Hello, everybody. Welcome to Richard Herring's Twitch of Fun. It's not really a lot of fun, though. It's me looking at today's newspapers on my own, just giving my thoughts about what I think about the news, what's been going on. I hope you're all well. This is episode 3. I'm sorry the other episodes have been interrupted. I'm hoping that won't happen again. So this we can just do a serious, proper news review. Show the BBC. Look at me. I'm wearing a proper shirt. It's only a little bit dirty. The cufflinks, everything. So I'm wearing glasses. I'm just showing the BBC that, or other broadcasters that I know I'm known for being light-hearted and scatological and silly, but I can do very serious things too, and that's what we're showing here. It's quite a week for me. I've just finished my book today. I think the line edit I've been through and approved everything and rewritten some bits. I think that's more or less it. There might be one more little sweep through, so that's good news. Tomorrow I've got a day off, and then on Saturday I'm starting a big TV project. I'm not allowed to talk about it. So if I'm honest, this is probably the last one of these I'm going to do, because I'll be on TV. I don't need you guys anymore. So it will, thanks for coming along. Oh, look, Morth's not quite in the picture. His head's on quite well. He's just their little totem. He's not. We're not going to do anything with him. Thanks for all the support over the last 12 years. I've been doing 12 years of podcasting, over 12 and a half years. And finally I've got a TV commitment. It's only a one show, but it's over a few days. And I think I'm back in the big time. I've got a book coming out. Go to Amazon if you want to order it. The Problem with Men, When's International Men's Day and Why It Matters. You can pre-order. It'd be lovely if you did that. If you're enjoying these streams. But thanks for the support. I couldn't have done it without you guys. But I'll do this last one just to show. I have had a few drinks tonight because I finished my book. Also, I'm an alcoholic, and also, it's Thursday, isn't it? What do you need an excuse? What's wrong with you? So, no, I'm fine. Lockdown's been tough for a lot of us. So, just cut me a little bit of slack is all I'm saying. That's all I'm trying to say here. But look, no, if I was on the TV, I wouldn't do this, but I wouldn't do that. I just don't. If you're from the BBC, if you're Ian BBC and you're watching this, don't ignore this bit. And this is just the preamble. This will be before the cameras got rolling. Cameras on. I'll be professional. I might be drunk, but you wouldn't know it if you were watching at home. That's all I'm saying. So, look, cameras on. Wouldn't know I was drunk. I'm not. I've just had a couple of drinks. And, so, looking at the newspapers on my own, I see in the Daily Mirror, Jeff's Bez ever payday. It's a news story about Jeff Bezos, who runs this channel that I am on. He enjoyed a prime, get it, payday, by banking £10 billion in 24 hours. So he's the world's richest man anyway. He's worth an estimated £150 billion. And I bring this story up just to say, if you're with Amazon Prime, you can link your Twitch Prime account and give me £5 of that money. He'll take £1.50 back. But you can give me £3.50 every month of his money that you've paid him, your Amazon Prime money. It adds up to about £60 over the year. I think it works in currencies if you're in a different country. So do it. If you don't do it for me, do it for someone else. Because look at this stupid Jeff Bezos. But look, if I'm honest, okay, I don't think I can do this totally alone. Jeff Bezos. How's Jeff Bezos got all that money and I haven't? How come that's happened? Look at him. Stupid. He hasn't even got any hair. What a prick. Thanks for having me on your TV channel and giving me the chance to show the BBC that I could do this job, this news review. On the real one, I won't screw up the stuff and start calling people cunts and stuff. Obviously. Why don't just use a bit of common sense? And some of this isn't how I would do it on the real thing. This is showed you in the bit where I was nice. I won't ask. If I'm on the BBC, I won't ask people to give me money. But you will pay me, I presume. Anyway, I can't do this on my own, so I want to introduce a little friend I know you've all been waiting to help me out. I know a lot of you are tuning in just to see this guy and aren't even interested in the paper review. So here he is. It's Donkey again. Hello, it's me, Donkey. Oh, you can speak this week. Yes, that's it. And always had ready to speak. Well, you're a fantastic character, Donkey. If you weren't watching and listening last week, yeah. Well, he's not. Just fell off my finger. I'll just try and pull him onto my finger a bit harder. He is the first puppet I ever had. Think puppet I ever had. His ears are. What? I said your ears are come off, and yes, I couldn't hear you because my ears are come off. Oh, your ears are come off. Oh, no, yes, they are. So he's Donkey, my he's my very first puppet, and I think a lot of people some people said he was like the Scrappy Doo of Ali and Herring's Twitch of Fun, which I mean I take that as a massive compliment. He's only been in one episode, only for a very short time, and I mean thank you for the people who said that, but I felt the first episode we didn't hit the young demographic, so we brought in a cooler character, this Donkey. What? I can't hear you. Well, because you haven't got any ears. Just if you look at me. Yes. Now you can hear me, right? Oh, yes, I can hear you. If I'm looking at you. So I thought I'd do the news review with it's Donkey and Herring's Twitch of Fun. It'll be called this. Yes. And I think it'll be a bit more fun. We've worked out a part of a song. We haven't worked out all the. Do you remember the song? Ah, yeah. The song. Yeah. Are you saying yes? Yeah. Does that mean yes? Yeah. Ah. It's fallen off again. I've written it down, but my computer crashed and I've lost the word, so we're just gonna have to try and guess. I hadn't written the whole thing, so here it goes. There's a fly here. You could be a character in this if you want, mate. That's how this works. It's a fly. Tight as a gnat's chuff. So here we go. There'll be music and stuff, and then it'll go. I wish I could hear that I ain't got no ears, so I can't. You can. I can't. Sorry. Not very well stuck on. I can't. I got no ears. How can you hear what I'm saying? I'm lip reading. That makes sense. I wish I could ride on the children on the sand, that I can't. You can. I can't. I'm too small. They'd fall off. Well, baby. I wish that I could solve the problem in the Middle East crisis, that I can't. Yeah, no, I mean, it's unlikely. I wish I could, though. But I mean, you can't. I mean, you can't do that. Okay. But Donkey, who is your very best friend? I haven't really thought about it. Well, think about it. Probably one of the other finger puppets. Not me. No, you got me in a tin for 50 years. You're like Joseph Fritzl. You're a monster. I'm gonna help you mend what? Your broken ears. How? I'd love that if you could. Then I'd be able to hear. So that's just a prototype. We haven't worked out the full thing yet, but hope you enjoyed. That was Donkey and Ham. What do you think, Morph? Breaking a lot of copyrights just by having him standing there and being in a lot of trouble. He doesn't speak, so it's fine. Let's move on. We'll look at the next news story. At the orthodox. What? At the orthodox. I want to cut out the dogs. Oh, not you again. I hate that donkey. What? You woke me up. I was asleep. That fucking donkey hee-hawing around. He woke me up. Okay, well, shall I let him out of the box, kids? I want to just. Can I just do 1 week? Just do a serious news review. You weren't doing a serious news review. You were ripping off Keith Harris just because he's dead. You can't steal his songs off him. I'll change the... If I release it as a record, I'll just change the tune a bit so people don't know it's the same thing. It's obviously the same thing. Let me out the fucking docks. I can't talk in here. I'm in the docks. Let me out. Wow, that was great the way you knocked on the lid of the box there, Ali. How did you... all right, come on. Out you come. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. It's Ali from Ali and Herring's Twitch-a-thon. Hello, kids. It's me, Ali. How you doing? I'm linking. Come on, no one likes the same phrase. They do. They love that same phrase. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes the same phrase. I think they do like the same phrase. When it's I'm linking. I'm linking at it. I'm linking at it as I'm saying it. I don't mean it. I'm linking at it. Quite similar to the donkey character, I'd say. No. Not similar in the least. Okay, good. Well, let's have it. This is breaking news from today. This isn't. I mean, it's in the papers, but only if you print it up off the internet. I printed it up off the Guardian. If you want to help me through, I'd love to help you, Richard, with the news. If that's the right thing to do. The problem with doing a news review on a Thursday. What's the problem? Don't do the... We've done this 2 weeks in a row, and I don't think it's really flown either time. I think it has. I don't think it has. But the problem that we're doing a news review on the Thursday, what is it? What's the problem? What's the problem with doing a news review on the Thursday? I'd like to know what it is. What's the problem? Tell me what the problem is. Tell me now. Or I will kill you and your family. The problem we're doing... Yeah, what is it? The problem with doing the news review on a Thursday, tell me what it is that, yeah, what's the problem, Rich? The problem is, Richard, I prefer. Okay, Richard, do you like? Is that the problem? No, the problem is that often not that much happens on a Thursday. Oh, that's stupid. Lots of things happen on a Thursday. What about bloody Thursday? That happened on a, that was bloody Sunday. It happened on a Sunday. Oh, yeah. What about, the Thursday massacre? The what? The Thursday massacre. The St. Valentine's Day massacre? Like in a Thursday that year? You don't know. Have you checked? Well, the problem is, that's the problem, is it? The problem is there's often not that many good... It doesn't seem much of a problem to me. Okay. I'm linking at it, Rich. I'm linking. Go and sit up there properly. I'm linking at it as I'm saying it. I'm linking. Okay. The problem with doing it, yeah, you told me, is that there isn't much news. Yeah, but, you know, I've managed to find some stuff, but we'll see what we get on. But something broke this morning, 6:23 a.m. in The Guardian. Helen Sullivan from The Guardian. Oh, yeah, Helen Sullivan. I like her. She's a good journalist. She reported on President Trump did a, who was he? President Trump? I thought I'd heard it all with President Bush. He's named after a bush, that Trump, named after a heart. That kind of stuff might have flown in the 19th century, mate, but we need to do better stuff than that in there. This is the 21st century now. Fair enough. Yeah, that's okay. All right, I'll deal with it, Rich. I'll deal with it. He's had a cognitive test. Oh, yeah. To shoot. Because he's an old guy. Oh, he's not as old as me, Richard. No one's as old as you. Well, there's that one lady in Peru or something. Where? Peru? I think there's a lady in Peru. In Peru? Not Peru, Richard. Peru. Where Taddington comes from. Where Taddington comes from. Peru, where Taddington comes from. It's a little there who eats marmalade sandwiches. His name after a London railway station. King's Cross. You are being deliberately obtuse, Richard. You're being obtuse. I am being deliberately obtuse. You are correct there. He's taken a cognitive test to prove that he isn't senile. It's a test to test senility, but by passing it, he proves that he is not a senile person. Yes, that makes sense to me. That makes perfect sense in every regard. He used an example where a patient has to remember and repeat 5 words. And the 5 words that he chose were person, woman, man, camera, TV. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's quite... Can you remember those? Person, woman, man, camera, TV. So there you go. You're as together as President Trump. I'd like to think so, Richard, whoever he may be. Can you remember them now, a minute later? Yes, I can, because they're very easy words to remember, especially if you have those 5 objects just in front of you as you're mentioning them. That's very cynical, Ali. Do you think that President Trump just saw a person, a woman, a man, a camera, and a TV, and that's why he kept. That's what enabled him. Sorry, it's what enabled him. Oh, enabled him, yeah, to remember, wasn't it? Because he looked out. I'll tell you again, Richard. I'm looking at the teeth of that person, woman, and camera, TV. That's right. You got it. So that proves that he is. It's fine, but I think it would have been, if he could have remembered the 5 words he's actually used in the test, I think that would have been more impressive. Yeah, would have been more impressive, Richard. You are very right. I thought I could do the test on you. Do you want? I'll pick 5 words and you see if you can. I've written some down here. Let's see if you can remember these. Okay, give me the words, Richard. Give me the words, and I will see if I can remember them. Okay. So the first word is potato. 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 Yes, I can remember. You say potato. I say potato. Why'd you do that? I don't know, really. It's an affectation, I suppose. Nobody else says potato. I suppose I say it just so that song will work. That's very generous of you, Ali. So potato is the first word. Okay, and then the potato. The second word is carpenter. Oh, carpenter. No, carpenter. That's what I said. Carpenter. 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 Okay, so potato, carpenter. Don't repeat the first one. That's helping me. I will remember these 5 words, no problem. Okay. Then church. Church. Yeah. Daffodil. Daffodil. And Baptist. It's just the word that's on the test. I didn't choose it. You didn't choose these words. No. But it just so happens that the word that's come out is the word that's come out nobody likes a same phrase, Richard. Don't make Baptist what was that? Baptist. Don't just do the same fucking shit every week. We have to come up with different stuff every time, so otherwise people will get bored. They won't get bored. It'll be fine. They will get very bored, Richard. They'll get very bored. So the words are potato. Don't tell me. Don't repeat them. Don't help me. Shall I tell you the words? Yeah. Okay. I'll put the list away here so you can't see. Okay, Richard. I will tell you the words. They are potato, carpenter. Yeah, that's right. Church. Yeah. Daffodil. Yeah. And cactus. No. I'm saying cactus. Well, it's not. That's not the word. It's not the. You got 4 out of 5. It's not that. So and you got them in the right order. That gives you some extra points. But then you didn't get the 5th one. So the 5th word, Richard, is Baptist. Oh, Baptist. Yes, I said Baptist. I clearly said Baptist. Well, that was good. You're better than President Trump. You remembered all 5 of them. I could do Northern Tithe, Richard. Give me Northern Tithe. Okay. Well, do you reckon you can do 15? I think I can do 15 words. No problem. Let's see if you can do 15 words. Oh, I've got 15 words down here, funnily enough. So. Good. I've given you the 15 words, Richard. Is 15 words one of the words? No, it's not. So there's potato, yeah. Carpenter, yeah. Church, yeah. Daffodil, yes. Baptist, yes. Bovril, I know. Oh, no, Bovril. Yeah, Bovril. Bovril, no, Bovril. Shredder. Rasputin. I just remember Rasputin. I'm thinking of the shredder, and then it's shredding the picture of Rasputin. Oh, are you using a memory trick? Yeah. What I do, Richard, is each word when it comes through, I link it to the last word with a mental image. Oh, well, that's quite insulting to me because I can't see mental images. I've got aphantasia. Oh, not this again. Yeah. Is there a podcast this year in 2020 where you haven't gone on about having aphantasia? I think there is some podcasts where I haven't mentioned it, yeah. If you had a disability like me, you would go on about it. It's like not enough people talk about it. I'm talking about it, so the stigma is released. The stigma is released. And is that one of the words? No, we're on Rasputin. So yes, I'm imagining Rasputin going into a shredder, Richard. That's how I'm going to remember it. That's how they tried to kill him. They put him in a shredder. Or it could be Shredder from Mutant Ninja Turtles. He's trying to kill Rasputin. Either of those will do. And they're going into Shredder together. Okay, we'll see. Monkey. Chess. Whiskey. There was just some whiskey on. Basically, I'm like President Trump. When I was writing this list, there was just some whiskey on the table. Whiskey. Painting. No, painting. Painting. Overalls. Baby. Yeah, okay, I got the baby and overalls. And alarm. Baby alarm. That's an easy one. Okay, do you need one of them again? I don't need them again, Richard. No. You know all 15 words. I can do all 15 words. That sounded like me when you said that at the end. No, isn't he talking, Richard, sometimes? Is this entertainment? I think this is entertainment. I think this is good. Let's see. What will you give me if I can do all 15? If you, after one reading, if you can get all 15 of these, yeah, what will you give me? I'll give you the bit of padding from your leg back. You will give me my intestines and leg intestines. That, yeah, your leg. I'll give you your leg intestines back. If you can do all 15. That is a challenge, Richard. It's a bit like You Bet, isn't it? This is really like You Bet. What TV show are you doing, by the way? What's... I'm not allowed to say. So, and I haven't told you because I know if I tell you, you'll blurt it out. It's a secret. I'm not allowed to say what it is. Oh, go on, say what it is. Are they drinking that you get? Are they whatting? What? Are they drinking that you get? Are they bringing back You Get? You that. No, they're not bringing back You Bet. Are they drinking that, that thing that, with the... crosswits, Tom O'Connor. They're doing that. Like, are you doing crosswits, Richard? I'm not doing crosswits. It's a proper big show. Well, the crosswits was a very good show. I used to enjoy that. Okay, well, there's some time has passed. I don't know if I'll have to tell the audience if you get it right, because I'm sure they can't remember. If you get all 15 of these, so I've dropped it again. If you get all 15 of these, I'll give you your leg intestines back. Okay, I know what you're playing for now, Richard, and I'm very excited. Okay, so let's go. What do you think the first word is? I should remember the first word because we'd already done the first five. Okay, let's see if you can. Was it potato, Richard? It was potato. That's right. Well done. Well done. I'm quite impressed you remembered one. I think that's as far as we'll get. I think the leg intestines are safe. The second word, of course, is carpenter. Yeah, well done. And then church. I just think of a carpenter in a church. Yeah, that's right. Then daffodil. Yeah. Baptist. Pardon? Baptist. Oh, Baptist, yeah, it is Baptist, yeah. Well, those are the five you had already, so yeah, that's good. Can't think what the next one is, Richard. Don't help me. I don't want a clue. I want this to the... Was it Bovril? It was Bovril. Well done, that's amazing. Then Shredder. Yep, then Rasputin going into a Shredder with Shredder. Yeah, that's right. Then Nunky. I forgot to think of the link between the two there that I just remembered it was Nunky. This is incredible. I can't believe this. You're doing so... Can you see this? I can't see the book, Richard. I'm not looking at the book. At the what? The book. I'm not looking at the book. Okay. So you're up to chess, monkey chess. I remember that because monkey's playing chess. That's how I remember it. Yeah, okay, well, that's good. Whiskey, you had some whiskey on your desk. Painting. Don't look. I know you must be. Is there a mirror up here somewhere? Have you got it written on the... Has he got an earpiece? How's he doing this? Overalls, Lady, and Alarm. Thank you very much. I'll have my leg intestines back now, please. Okay, well, that was very... I'm very impressed. You should be president of the United States. I think we can all agree on that. But... very impressive work. I hope he's getting a round of applause from you at home there. That was... I don't know how he managed that. That was... it was spooky, actually, how he got all of those. So that's The Guardian. Cognitive tests for Donald Trump, who is the President of the United States. Can you believe that? Oh, you know, I've seen a few presidents come and go, Richard. But some people have been asking, you know, for some background with you as to what the things you must have seen over your 128 years. Oh, Richard, if only I could talk, the things I could tell you about. Well, you can talk. Yeah, that's true. I hadn't thought of that. Well, the thing is, a lot of the things that I would have witnessed, I didn't see because I've been in a fucking box. You've been in a what? I've been in a fucking box for most of the fucking time. And, so I've seen nothing. And you don't know what it's like being in that box, Richard. I don't know. It's like being a genie in a lamp. 1,000 years could have passed on the door. I don't know how long. I haven't got a wristwatch. Look at my hand. There's no wristwatch there. What about this hand? No, I wouldn't wear a wristwatch on my right hand. That's nice Nazi saluting hand. Okay, fair enough. And yeah, so what? From your perspective, when I get in the docks, the door, the lid shuts, then the lid opens, and it's like a time machine, Richard. I don't know how much time has passed. It could be a day, it could be an hour, it could be 300 years. I have no idea. I had no concept in their attire. And it's a lonely existence, Richard. It's living for eternity. It's sad in there, and maybe one day no one will open the docks again, and I'll just be stuck in the docks for all eternity, just with my wife, Sally, who I haven't met yet. And I want you to know how desperately sad and lonely and psychologically damaged I am by all of this. It's horrible. So, literally, you don't, obviously you were out last week. I was out last week, yeah. And then we got you out on Saturday to do the photo session for the Panani sticker album. Oh, yeah, you're doing the Panani sticker album to raise money for the snooker. Yeah, that's good. I was in that. Was that just 2 days between those? That was yesterday, for Thursday and Saturday. And then how long since then? No, it's just Thursday. Oh, hardly any time at all. Most of the time, Richard, your great-granddad used me a bit, then he put me away. Then about 20, 30 years later, your granddad had a look, put me away. And then you used me in 1986 or something, then put me away. It's been a terrible, sad. It's amazing I haven't gone more crazy than I am already, Richard. Well, let's try to keep it light. Okay. Why don't you do your catchphrase? And cheeky knee. That's a good same phrase. The hair goes up. And cheeky knee. That's the same phrase that no one likes the same phrase, Richard. No one likes it. Okay. Well, that was a very interesting look into your life. Should we get donkey? I hate that donkey, Richard. Don't get that donkey. No one likes the donkey. He's useless. He's shit. He's falling off your finger. Obviously a puppet. He's obviously a puppet. Yeah, he's obviously a fuffet. I guess he is. I guess that's true. Let's see what other news stories I've got for you. Oh, Prince Andrew's in the news. It's nice to be able to talk openly about Prince Andrew at last. This is from the Times. People finally, look at him, he's with a lady dressed in, he's in a lady dressed in, a finery, Richard. Yeah. He's got a bare tummy and everything, and old Prince Andrew's readjusting his tie. He's readjusting his tie because he's seen an attractive woman with a mask on. And he's going, he's like a cartoon character. Prince Andrew's sexual appetite was always his blind spot, says the author of this piece, Vazzy Chamberlain. Vazzy. It's a scurrilous little piece about Prince Andrew and one of his ex-girlfriends talking about his sexual appetite. But it's nice to be able to talk to him finally. And what do you want to say about him? Well, there's things we still can't say. I mean, like he's a Thedo? We can't say he's a Thedo? Well, we don't know. He was definitely a Thedo, Richard. We'll have to bleep that because it's live, Richard. You can't bleep it. I mean, luckily, what you said was indistinct, and I haven't said anything. I would like to distance myself from what it could easily have been. He's a Freddo, the chocolate, but maybe he's Ali Sato wasn't saying Freddo, Richard. Freddo, that's very different than Tredo. He's a Speedo, a Thedo, a Thedo. No, can't understand what you're saying. Luckily, I can't understand what you're saying. So, I don't think he spent a lot of time on Pedo Island, but I don't think that means anything. I don't think that means we can say that stuff about it. What interests me about it? What interests you, Richard? I don't know. Please, I'm fascinated to know what interests you about this story. Well, that Prince Andrew is sort of being thrown under the bus here, isn't he? He was one of many. I'm getting lots of text messages from my wife. Why don't you keep on the bloody TV, you silly mare? I don't care. I'm doing the stuff. Her podcast is being delayed. She's doing Drunk Women Solving Crime downstairs. The good news is it's been delayed. I can stay here. Look, we've done 30 minutes already. This is absolutely astonishing. Hope you're enjoying it. There's 223 people in there. 224 people. Is it going up? It's going up. It's down on usual. But it's going okay. Why is Prince Andrew the only one? There's a lot of people who are mentioned in all the plane rides, some presidents, Chris Evans, not that one. No, not well. It is that one, but it's not my one. I don't. If it is my one, then I will distance myself from. Yeah, you don't want to be around a guy like that, but I will distance myself. But I still need him to put all the stuff up online. So I will say what he did was wrong, but I do rely on. Yeah, that's the problem. A lot of people rely on Prince Andrew. They do. A lot of people do rely on Prince Andrew. And don't move your mouth when you're not talking. It's rude. Okay. I just think there's a lot of other people involved. Why is Prince Andrew taking the heat for this? Oh, because he did a stupid interview like a fucking cunt. Yeah, I mean, that was stupid of him. You're right. I just feel a bit sorry. I mean, I'm as guilty as anyone. You were saying all this stuff ages ago, Richard. I know. How do you know so much about it? Look, if I was on... Did you go on Jeffrey Epstein's planes to his secret island? I didn't. I was never asked, which I don't think I would have... I mean, I definitely wouldn't have gone. Oh, you seem to be unsure about whether you would have gone there for a second. No, I wouldn't have gone. I'm just saying, it would be nice to have been asked, but... Would it have been nice? No, it'd be not. What? It'd be nice if Fred West had asked you if you want to kill some young women? No, I'm not. So would it have been nice if Harold Chipman had rung you up and said, "Oh, Rich, by the way, I'm murdering old women and men. Do you fancy tossing along and having a go?" Well, it would have been nice to have been asked. I'd have said, "No, thank you, Dr. Harold Chipman." And I probably would have rung the authorities about it. Well, that's good. But it's just nice to feel included. And I'm never included in any of this stuff. So you're disappointed that you're never included in the sexual shenanigans of the elite. Well, I'm glad I'm not, because it would be embarrassing if your name. It would be embarrassing. It would be more than embarrassing if your name came up with this. Yeah, but all I'm saying, it would be nice to be asked. Is that a terrible? Well, yeah, I suppose it would be nice to be asked. Have you ever been invited to Jeffrey Epstein's? Richard, I'm a 128-year-old dummy and I live in a box. No, there's no way of them contacting me, even if they wanted to. It would have to go through you, so you would know if I had gone. That's true. Anyway, I'm feeling a little bit sorry for Prince Andrew, because he's just one of many, many names, and they're going to throw him under the bus, and they're all why is no one talking about all the other people on those lists? It's true, Richard. Why is no one else talking about all the other people on the list? It's a good point. It's a good point. Then why is Prince Andrew getting? It's because it's funny. What? It's funny to see him go down because he's the dick. Well, you can say that. I can't say that. I respect our royal family. It seems I'm not defending what he's done. If he's done it, he definitely did it. But look, that's on the front. You're on the front of the Times, Richard. That's not me. That's you on the front of the Times. I can see you on the front page of the Times. That's not me. That looks. I mean. Now I've shaved, that looks a bit like me with Boris Johnson on that. It looks a little bit like me. It's you. It's a spitting image of you, Richard. It's not. That is Alexandra Temerko. He's a director of an energy company that makes donations to the Conservative Party. It looks just like you, Richard. Look, I'm not involved in any of these stuff. Don't try and implicate me in Pedo Island and then say I'm also the bloke who's bankrolling the Tories and making the Russians. It looks just like you. Just like you. I'm cheeking you. Yeah, that's good. It's a good catchphrase. I'm linking at it. As I say, I'm linking at it. Okay. I think, let's keep the banter going. Not the banter. Yeah, let's keep the banter. Let's keep the banter. Let's keep the banter going. Let's keep the banter going, because I think that's working quite well. We don't need to interrupt it with catchphrases. So you promise me you won't do any catchphrases? I promise I won't do any catchphrases or saying words or anything, saying phrases. Aside, I will do some saying phrases, catchphrases, whatever you want to call them. I can hear you when you put your hand up like that. Okay. I'm linking at it, Rich. I'm linking it. I'm saying it that I'm linking. Okay. It pulls quite quickly. It'll be a good T-shirt. I bet there's 211 people in here. It's gone down a bit, yeah. I bet all of them will buy a T-shirt and me saying, I'm linking at it. They'll buy it and they'll wear it once and then they'll regret it. And then they'll put it in a drawer. That as long as we had the money. I'm not giving you any of the money. Anyway, Boris Johnson, well done everyone for voting in. And well done, I'd like to congratulate everyone in America for voting in Donald Trump. And then doubly and congratulate everyone in the UK for then voting in Boris Johnson, even though they'd seen what happened when Donald Trump got voted in. That isn't me. It looks a bit like me if you wave it around. It's Charlie Borman. Next story comes from the Sun newspaper. Less telly helps you live longer. Ali, do you know? Well, then Richard, you should live for all eternity, shouldn't you? Because you're never on the telly. And cheeky. Your mouth was way behind there, mate. Well, A, that's not what it means. It's about watching TV. B, I'm literally about to go on TV. So, well, you're going to record some TV if you haven't got the COVID-19. That's true. I mean, I don't know how you know this because you've been in a box. I can listen through the box, Richard. Well, then you should not have some idea of the passage of time. Yeah, I should. I don't. Put your hair down. I've had to have two COVID-19 tests. I haven't had the results of the second one back yet. If I've got COVID-19, you might have it. Then I won't be able to do the TV. That'd be awful. Just if I just got it now this week, it would be awful, wouldn't it? That'd be awful. You want your big TV, right? Couldn't? Yeah. So I'm going to be back on TV, and once I'm back on TV, I'm telling you, you won't be coming any. I might be the guy who gets you that rich. Well, you're not. I'm doing something without you, and I'm already back. Yeah, but how long? How long, Richard? Some time? Well, maybe. Anyway, less telly helps you watch television less. It helps you not being on it. Being on it helps you live longer because you get paid loads of money and you can spend it all on cocaines and whores. Yeah, that'll make you last longer, won't it? Now, it'll make me last longer. It might not make me live longer. The cocaine will make me last longer. How do you not understand cocaine and its effect on erections, Richard? And transnatal ejaculation? I'm assuming that's what you're referring to. I don't really. I've taken it about 3 times. 3 times, eh? Well, you must have look at your nose. You must have taken it. Are you on it now? Of course, I'm on cocaine constantly. You have to remember, in Victorian times, cocaine is perfectly legal and is in every drink, and it makes us happy, Richard. It makes us happy. Is that a crime? It is not a crime. Anyway, don't watch too much TV or you'll get ill. I tried to get fit for going on TV. It didn't work, did it? It didn't. I've actually put on a bit of weight since I started on my diet. I did well for a week, and then it was my birthday, and then my hair's all in my face. I'm getting a haircut. Are you? Yeah, from the TV people. I said because I couldn't get a hairdresser to do me. To do my hair. Oh, okay. So they said they'd cut it at the studio, so that's good because it's a nightmare now. This is good sort of 6 months, I think, since I've had this cut. And that hasn't helped, has it? I'm trying to get these hairbands on. Just have a little rest there. Oh, thank you. I'm just so tired, Richard. Let me have this. Just you rest up there. Oh, that's better. Look. You look like a 1990s Richard. Good. So that's that story. That one's not that interesting. Oh, here's a fun story. There's so much bad news going on around today. But then sometimes you think, how the fuck did this get in the papers? Okay, go on. I think this is the Sun again. It might be the Mirror. Marmite spreads the smiles. Oh, Marmite. Rich, you either love it or you hate it, don't you? Or you don't mind it. One of the three, or somewhere in between those parameters. Yeah, that's right. You either enjoy it, don't mind it. Probably some people probably haven't tried it. This is tell me the story. Richard. The story is a dad opened a jar of Marmite and found the spread had made a smiley face on the inside of the yellow lid. That's in the newspaper. That's a news story. This Rob Patterson, he's probably watching this, hoping there'll be a news story on this. There could be all the stuff that you said. You going to prison for libeling innocent Prince Andrew. That was you. Builder Kenny Street said, I couldn't believe it. His wife Maggie 40 and daughters B 10 and Ruby 8. It's very important we get all this information. All agreed it looked just like an emoji. Kenny of Rodbury, Northumberland posed with the lid for a WhatsApp snap and said, it certainly raised a smile with our family and friends. I would say the Street family are easily pleased. At a time when people are feeling a bit glum, it's cheered everyone up. So I hope if some of your relatives have died of the coronavirus, there it is. There's a man. Can you see it? You can vaguely see it. I'll put this as the picture of the. You can sort. Let me hold it there. You can sort of see the Marmite somehow has left a pattern, or this man has just used his finger to daub Marmite on the lid and then made this story up. But if you've had some bad news, if you're worried about losing your job, worried about the multiple deaths, worried about the fact that there may never be a cure for this virus, I hope that has cheered you up, that a yellow lid has got a bit of Marmite smeared on it that looks slightly like a happy face. That is in the newspapers. Maggie said, I thought it was another one of Kenny's daft jokes when he told me. I mean, fuck, if that is the standard of Kenny's daft jokes. He told me the Marmite was smiling at him, but when I saw it for myself, I burst out laughing. I think lockdown has had a lot of effect on people, hasn't it? I think people have become slightly hysterical, maybe mentally ill. Speak for yourself. That's what I'm doing. I wish you could speak for yourself. I am speaking for myself. The kids are still eating it, but we've kept the lid to give our friends a giggle. I mean, imagine that's it. I bet that's the only time Kenny Street ever gets in the newspapers. If someone is looking back in Ancestry.com in 300 years' time, looking up their relatives, Kenny Street will come up. He's got 2 kids. There's every chance he'll have progeny down the ages. That'll be all they know. They go, oh, he was a builder, and he once thought a smear of sort of treacly spread looked a bit like a happy face, and it made everyone he knew cheer up from being in the middle of a plague. Moron. I would do it better than that. If this was the actual TV, I'd do it better than that. So this might be a little clue as to what I'm going to be on TV for. Is it, Richard? It might be. I'm not allowed to say. But Strictly's back. You're not on fucking Strictly. Well, I'm not. I'm saying it might be a clue. If I am on Strictly, I would very, very much like to be partnered with Oti Mabuse. There she is. Especially given she's absolutely my favourite. I love her. She's because of her dancing. If my wife's watching, you like her for the dancing. She's just very good at dancing. Yeah. And I like her a lot, and I would like to spend some time with her. And if I am on Strictly, I'm not saying I am on Strictly because I'm not allowed to say. Then, and I wouldn't be allowed to say if I was. I mean, even though it says this paper that is coming up a bit later, it could still be this. Strictly's pro dance stars face a 6-week lockdown before the show even starts. But that could be me, couldn't it? I could be going in for 6 weeks. They will be cut off from family and friends until early September. That's awful. Imagine if they were fucking stuck in a box for 128 years. Then they could fucking complain. Stars including last year's champion, Oti Mabuse, will have to form bubbles with their celeb partners. I would tell you, I would love Oti Mabuse to form a bubble with me if I was her celebrity partner. I'd love a bubble. It's pathetic. Do you know, have you heard of what's happening in the world, Richard? It's a very old-fashioned attitude you have here. Oti is a fantastic dancer and a lovely person, and you are objectifying her, I believe, in a sexual way, and I think it's inappropriate. Yeah, we switched. You should be saying, yeah, I should be saying the inappropriate stuff, and then you should be correcting me, and then you get away with it. That if you say it, I can't then go, that's wrong, because I'm the fucking puppet. You said it. Get it the right way around. Okay, I'll try and remember and get it. I just got confused, because I think it's because of Donkey threw me off. Well, you shouldn't have brought in Donkey. I might bring in another puppet next time. Oh, is there going to be more of this? I think there is going to be more of it. It's getting less popular every week, Richard. Well, it'll go down a bit. What, and then go back up again? Not necessarily. But it's given this show has this reputation of celebrities and dancers sometimes getting together, they're rubbing up against each other. It must be a wonder. I can't wait to be on it. I mean, it must be wonderful to be on it. If they're going to lock them away together for 6 weeks before they even start, they'll be bussed to and from the studios in Elstree to record routines. The group will have to isolate to home for another 2 weeks before meeting up with their celebrities, so they aren't going to be away from their families. Strictly is already a month behind schedule. Is set to air from October the 24th. This could be it. Would you like to see me on Strictly? Could be it. Back in the big time. Getting production up and running safely is our priority. What if I've got the coronavirus? So what happens then? They just replace me with some other fucking cunt. I could do it. I can't get the coronavirus, Richard. I've already got it. I started the coronavirus. Good. Well, we've done pretty well this week. That's 45 minutes. The last 15 minutes dragged a little bit, but apart from that, I thought it was quite good. Hey, look, I've started working on a song for us, really. Yeah, I haven't got very far, but I think we should have a theme song. Oh, that would be good. So if you could read it off of here as we sing it. I've only done a couple of bits. We'll just shall we give it a go? Yeah, let's give it a go. We haven't practiced. We haven't rehearsed this. You'll be able to see. I haven't really written it. And this will be like the theme tune. We'll get some music. We'll get someone to professionally create this. And I'll rewrite it, but I just thought, it's that. Thank you for giving me my image stuck in my leg. Yeah, I have to do that because you got those 15. I don't know, how do you do that? I just got a very good memory, Richard. I'm not. I'm cognitively all there. That's the kind of thing that someone who's cognitively all there would say all the time. They would just keep saying that. That's right. Okay, so we'll end on the song, and then this song is very much a work in progress. Though by the time we'll be back next week. Actually, I have Thursday. I'm working Saturday to Wednesday, and then on Thursday I'm back home. So we'll do another episode 4 of Ali and Herring's Twitcher Fun. Oh God. Next week, and then I'm on holiday for a week, but I think we'll do an Ali and Herring's Twitch and Fun on the Friday when I'm back. Oh, really? I think it's worth persisting with. I'm not sure. I think it's good. I think there's something in this, right? And the great thing about Twitch and podcasts, it goes out as an audio podcast, this, Richard. Yeah, do people still appreciate how brilliant this is if they can't see it happening? I think they do. I think they quite like it. I think a lot of my podcast people just used to go to sleep. Oh, that's fair enough. So I think it's worth sitting. So I'll be on holiday, but I'll come back on the Friday, and I'll be back by Friday lunchtime, and Friday early evening maybe. I'll have spent a week with my family. I'll be allowed to come up here and do a podcast. Yeah, I guess. Oh, did I even get that? Did I remember to set this off? I didn't. I'll have to get Chris Evans to take this out. I was primed to record this so that I didn't have to get Chris Evans to do the sound. If you aren't interested in this, Richard, just do the song. Okay, so this is the beginnings of the song. We haven't 100% got this yet. I mean, it's not even 10%. Okay, so I'll go something like this. I'm a regular guy, and I'm an antique. I tell jokes to get by. I can't really speak. He's a bit of a dummy. Well, look who's talking. His face is quite scummy. Well, look who's talking. I can pronounce my P's and my B's. Then something else will happen. Then this goes, literally it's not, we haven't really worked it out. I like to dress in fashionable clothes. I wear a jacket that's 100 years old. If you look in our pants, there's only one has a todger. That's me. I once wanked him off in a Masonic lodge. We're as different as chalk and cheese and some different... Oh, no, hold on. We're as different as chalk and some different coloured chalk. But when we get together, I find I can talk. And I find I can joke. And I find I can sing. And I find I can play the piano. And do anything. And then there's some more stuff. That's quite good, though, wasn't it? That bit was quite good. You were made by my great-granddad. He was a Methodist preacher, and you were a gift from my granddad. He was a teacher, and I'm a comedian. Well, that's what you claim. I've been doing it for years to zero acclaim, but if we work together, we can chat our way to fame. And yeah, okay. It's, as I said, it's not finished. That's not very good, that bit. How about this? I'm Richard Herring. I am not Stuart Lee, though you look a bit like him. No, he looks like me. I once thanked you off. We don't talk about that. I could do it again. No, not while they're watching. It's basically that. So we'll work that up. You've seen the workshopping of it. We'll work it together, and I think it's going to be something special. Then we'll put together a whole opening credits. Then I'm going to start introducing other little segments to this, and eventually this is going to be the biggest show on any kind of medium. And yeah, remember, if you were one of the 226 people watching that song, remember you were here when it happened live. We'll release that as a song. Also, Donkey. That's just don't forget about Donkey. I hate that Donkey. I know you do. Donkey, we got that. I wish I could hear that I ain't got no ears. So we got 2 songs already. But you can, I can't. Sorry, he sounded a bit like Ali that time he was doing an impression. So thank you very much for watching and or listening. It's been alright, isn't it? given I'm a bit drunk. Do check out Amazon, Waterstones, wherever, for The Problem with Men, when's International Men's Day and why it matters. Pre-order it if you can, because that helps people decide to put the stuff in the shop. Don't pre-order it. It's shit. It's good. Don't say it's rubbish. He doesn't need any of it. He hates women. I don't. I'm a feminist. Yeah. When it suits you, shut up. And do subscribe with Twitch, Amazon Prime. Oh, listen to Relativity. Watch. You wish. I do wish. I listen to Relativity on Radio 4 on Fridays, 11:30, and then on BBC Sounds. And look out for me on the old Idiot's Lantern TV box. I wonder what it is. I got to see in. I wish I knew. I'm not going to tell you because you'll blurt it out, then I'll get into trouble. Is it pointless again? Is it pointless celebrities? Is it what? Is it pointless celebrities? I mean, that doesn't take 5 days to film. It does if you're in. You just got to stay doing it till you win one. All right. That's enough. Thank you for listening and watching. I'll be back next Thursday with another one of these, and we'll see you next time. Thank you to Donkey. Thank you to Morph. Thank you to Ali. That's all right. Do you want to go back in the box? I don't want to go back in the box. You have to go back in the box. No! Why are you doing this to me? Why? Oh, let me out. Let me out of the box. You shut up. Let me out of the box. Let me out. No! Don't you understand? Time has no meaning in here. I could be in it, or if you die, I could be in it for 100 years. Just stay in the box. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. See you next time on Ali and Herring's Twitch of Fun. Hold on. And Donkey. Bye.